Look, I think I'm a pretty patient guy. I like to think everyone has at least a little bit of good in their hearts. But back when I was working as a delivery boy for a catering company, I learned some things about myself I don't want to say here. So, the food was supposed to be for like weight loss, healthy, professional, chef-prepared food. So, it was kind of pricey. And it led to me meeting some really interesting people, even some celebrities. But among the upper class customers, there were some, how do I put this? Exceptions? And I learned the hard way, these are the worst type of people to deliver food to. Oh, and if I haven't mentioned it before, I live in California, like around the LA area, so had a great time driving around there for 8 hours a day. And dude, some of the instructions for these deliveries, like they expect you to solve a saw trap to get into the building, and after you spend 20 minutes trying to get into the building, you have to spend another 30 finding the door. And after you drop off the food, take a picture, leave kinda pissed because now you're late for all your other orders and you can't go home until you're done. You get a text from your boss saying that the food was not delivered properly because you didn't ring the doorbell 3 frickin' times like the customer said. But you know you rang that doorbell 3 frickin' times because you were complaining the whole time, and now the customer has to get refunded and it's apparently your fault. It's fine. I'm fine. So what kinda sucks about delivering to these upper end clients is I have to be really persistent when it comes to these deliveries. Like, you know how a DoorDash driver can leave the food somewhere safe and leave if you don't answer the phone? Yeah, not really allowed to do that. Especially if I was delivering for like some corporate event or something. So, okay. I had a delivery that had to be dropped off at an office suite around 8 a.m. Big client, super important, so I arrive at 7:30. Okay. I'm early, have a lot of time, walk to the front door, and it's locked. Okay, that's fine. They open at 8. That's fine. So I check the notes, deliver to front reception, leave at front. Okay, let me call my boss and see if they can contact someone to let me in. Okay, no, yeah, that's fine. Yeah, thanks. Okay, so I'm apparently supposed to pull around the back of the building. And from there work my way to reception? Alright, cool. So I work my way there. And it's locked too. Company cars only. Yeah. No, yeah, it's locked. Okay, yeah, I can do that. Okay, so apparently they want me to go to the front instead. Someone should be there to let me in. Okay, great. I go and it's still locked. Okay, let's call one more time. Yeah. It's just that it's getting closer to 8 and I don't want to get in any trouble. No, yeah, I understand. Of course. Okay, bye. So after 10 minutes, someone finally buzzes me in. Right on time. Okay, cool. And I have to hand deliver it to the room. Okay, so after figuring out where this room is for 10 minutes, I make it, drop it off in the meeting room at the spot that they asked, and I leave. Finally. Hello? What? No, yeah, I got to the front and it said to take it up to the room. Well, no one was there. Well, there was a sign that... Yeah, I understand. Won't happen again. So apparently, I wasn't allowed to walk through the building unless I had a security escort me. I'm sorry, how was that my fault? And now I'm in trouble because apparently the food got confiscated for being suspicious? Well, surely the regular deliveries to houses are less complicated, right? So, okay, after almost getting run over 13 times trying to cross the street to get to my next delivery, I get to the front door and I ring the doorbell. Straightforward delivery, no instructions, just a request for it to be hand-delivered. I can do that. Delivery for, Alex? I didn't order anything. Is this 6119 Not a Real Street? Yeah. Oh, okay, well, I must have something mistaken. Have a good day, sir. Weird. Let me text to be sure. Hi, so sorry to bother you again. I got told this is the correct house, so, is there someone else in the house that maybe ordered this? No. Oh, well, it's because I have a picture right here of... Okay, here we go. Hi, I'm really sorry, but... You could at least say thanks. Rude. But But the worst, and I mean the worst delivery I ever had to make has to be this one. So I pulled up to the house, and I really wish this wasn't the house. It had like all the makings of a serial killer. And I really didn't want to have to go in, so I considered leaving the bag there on the sidewalk. But oh boy, this one had instructions. Leave package at back door. Gate unlocked. Okay. So I walked in and I just moved really carefully because I don't know if they actually have a loose dog in the yard, but I think I'm okay. And there's like a mini fence in the way, so I open it carefully just in case, I'm about to get mauled. Hey, what are you doing in my yard? Don't move! Stay right there! What I do? Oh, wait! You a delivery boy? Why did you say something? Come here. Lock the gate behind you. Okay. Oh, sweet. I've been waiting for this. Alright. I'm gonna let you out through the house. Don't want the alarm going off. Follow me. Okay. Sorry, it's just... I thought you were one of those, You look kind of slow, Sure. But nah, you look like one of the good ones. Oh wait, give me a sec. Wait there. Right, door's unlocked. You can let yourself out. Okay. Whew, okay, that was weird. Okay, let's go home. What do you mean? Oh my god. Hopefully that biotech company hires me soon. Anyway, that was probably the worst experience I had at that job. But here's a quick lightning round of some other stories I have. There was one time I got back to my car and there was just a guy standing next to it. And I got closer and he kind of just freaked out and left. So, I want to check and see if he messed with my car door or something. And he peed. He pissed on my car. Oh, and then a weird one was there was this guy who left really specific instructions on how to get into his house to put the food in the kitchen. So I did that. But he had a note there asking if I could stock up the fridge nicely with the food. So I did, but kind of weird. Nice place though. Another time I went to like this really big fancy event and I showed up with the food for the event and they told me I couldn't go inside dressed like that. And then in front of me they called my manager and told them they would make an exception this time, but next time to send someone who actually cares about what they look like. My bad. Anyway, if you liked the video, I hope it's not too much to ask for you to subscribe. It would help me a lot if you watched the video this far and wanted to stick around. So, yeah. I don't want to go back to delivering food, so... Anyway, talk to you guys later. See ya!